Hello, it's Vipompe here. Finnish coffee boy. Korean Finnish boy. That's what I mean. Because I like those countries. Oh, this goes to my mouth. Then, this is really special. In nightclub, not all of them and not always, but when it comes time to close the nightclub, which, it can be morning. They can have the nightclub open the whole night. That's also different. But yeah, if they close it, they throw toilet paper like confetti. Confetti. How do you say? Like what comes out from piñata. And to everywhere in the bar. Like they give you some paper stacks and they're like, throw it. And then I throw it and like, this is kind of weird. Should I play with toilet paper? Like, this is party. Yeah, I did that. And it was quite cool. That's probably they wanna just have fun and clean the floor with that paper. Quite waste, but quite funny. Let's talk about driving. Car colors are quite boring. It's black, white. People also like to wear black and white clothes. Mostly black. I don't know, comes it from the hair or where? A lot more black than in Finland. I didn't see so many jeans because they have their own pants, like short ones, and they have some fashion things a lot, which I liked. Maybe I picked this hat because of that. And round glasses. You see a lot of round glasses in Korea. In Finland, it's more common nowadays, but we also have a lot of rectangular glasses. They don't have. If you go to try to buy glasses, I didn't see rectangular glasses in the shop full of round ones. But yeah, about clothes, there's this one color. They have some different colors than we. Even they wear black. There's this one color which pointed my eye every time. Light purple. Like this color. These kind of clothes. I really like it. I tried to find so many shirts for me, but I didn't. This color, even I loved it. I was like, this is amazing. I want to. I really like something not mainstream, some special color. They had a lot of these, but the thing is, I think the color didn't suit for me, so I didn't buy any of those. I really wanted, and I really tried to find. Light purple is really rare in Finland, and driving in Korea. In my eyes, it was quite good, I have to say. Like, quite organized in a way that how normally cars go, but I think there's a lot of really accidents. I just didn't see that kind of driving, and except delivery guys, those who go with mobile and deliver food, they go everywhere. They have rules of people who walk, they have rules of cars, they have rules of bus. They can go wherever they want. Like sometimes you see wait for the green light for the pedestrians, just go like mostly like cars, but then they crisscross and go. They are always first one to go, and they go past the cars. They are fastest in the traffic, I think. They are in hurry, but I also only heard that one of them drove downhill in our university to the forest. So it can happen that they are not so good drivers. So then trashes. Trash is left to street, but in certain piles. You see trash back, they bring it outside because they don't have trash cans. Like it's really hard to find trash can, but they bring the back to street, and every other people also get their stuff there, and then somebody picks it because there is not huge pile of trash in many places. But you see those, and then I leave my coffee cup there, and like I feel it's okay, but it's not okay to drop it just somewhere. And I never started my own pile. I never started new pile because I think those are people living there. They come to street, leave their trash there, outside of their house, kind of, and then that's when people pass by, they can leave their trash. So sometimes, if it's smelly trash, I wonder how it is. And money! Flex. No, it felt flex because I had millions of wons. So what I mean, in Korea, they had really high number monies, like many thousands. Like if you buy ice cream, it's maybe 1,000, like normal ice cream. So for here it's €1, there is 1,000. So that's difference. Difference between celebrities is quite big. Okay. We have to take point that Korea is 10 times bigger with people than in Finland. They have 10 times more people than we have. And they have really a lot of their own celebrities, and they really like them. There is like here, like I'm not fan of my own country celebrities, and we don't have good celebrities. We don't have much celebrities. I have some I like, of course, but like in Korea, there were my friends who I talk about K-pop, and they were like, yeah, I don't listen it. I don't know too much about it. And I understand that I will be like that for sure if it's my country. But of course, they are fine with it. And I mean, they don't listen it, but they will hear it and they might still like it. And they like some of it. And they know about it. In Korea, you can find so many celebrities about what you like dramas, rapping, like anything. Oh, this goes to my mouth. They have huge amount their own celebrities who they like, and I like too. And then, yeah, Korea is really advanced country. I will not say about toilets, they are not advanced, but like bus stop, like same with the building. If you are really remote area kind of, and you are at bus stop, the bus stop might still have electric board where you can see all the timetable, and it might talk to you like, bus is coming, the bus number 3 is coming now, and it says, "도착합니다." Something, the bus comes, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, that surprise, like, you're scared, like, sometimes when something speaks to you, some electronic, and you are not expecting it. At my time when I went to Korea, there came 2 really popular new songs, and I could hear them every day, like 3 to 10 times when I was walking and going outside. People are really polite. It also comes in Korea, the language, because they have that polite language and casual language. Pammal and Chondenmal. That's make people in Korea feel really polite. And I think they are. They speak to you in kind manner. Felt like they are ready to help you. In Finland, I hope it's same. Kind of different experience when it's your count. And in Korea, people are short like me. Kind of. Like, I'm really short in Finland. So in Korea, I was like feeling normal. Like, I think people were just average is just a little bit higher than me. Just a little bit. And I felt really normal and nice when I was walking in, because I were walking a lot in big groups because there is people everywhere. So I could see like almost everything. Like, oh, they are the same level than me. It was really nice. And I saw a lot of people who are shorter than me there. Here it's a lot more rare. There people like cute stuff. Cuteness is in other level than in Finland. I don't know if people like here cuteness, but it comes from Finnish nature that they try to hide it. They don't want to show cute side or don't want to try to act cute, but there is totally normally, and people love it. Even some huge guys like, ooh, oh, cute girl. They really like it. I like it. I think it was nice. I like cute things now. But Koreans make the cute thing less cringe. In Finland, yeah, somehow we make cute stuff so cringe because it's so rare. There I like it. So short girls were sometimes really pretty or cute or both. And about cute thing, cherry blossom. We don't have that. That's have to be different. Like we have cherry trees in Finland somewhere, but they don't look same. And people don't travel to watch cherries and go crazy and take photos. And yeah, in Korea that's different. They take photos a lot. They take so much photos. They film every time. They have their phone everywhere. Oh, about everywhere. In Finland, when my Korean friends were here, they went to sauna with their phone. And maybe that comes from their own country sauna because there is not humid, not so much steam. So maybe if the phone is okay with warm room, it's okay. But in Finland, there is too. It's too hot for phone and it's humid. So the phone will broke someday. But they were lucky. Their phone didn't broke. But I think their their phones broke other ways many times. I would say they are not careful, but they have their phone everywhere, so it's just gonna break. And also, in Korea, there is cameras everywhere. Like we don't have that much cameras, and there is cameras so also so remote places. You're surprised, so it feels safe, and that's why in Korea, if you are in cafe, you see people leave laptop, their bags, wallet, I mean phone, everything if they go toilet. But even if they go to eat at the other restaurant, they leave their stuff to cafe because they study there the whole day. And it's totally okay. They can buy one coffee and that's it. They buy it, they drink it, and then they are in that cafe for 8 hours, and that's totally fine. And then they leave their stuff, go out, come back. Those things are so different from Finland. Here, it's kind of safe, but nobody leave their stuff like that. And you will get kicked out of the cafe if you leave your stuff like that. You will get kicked out of the cafe if you only buy one coffee and stay there forever. And so many differences. So not so many cameras, not so safe. The most extreme example about that was when I saw when I was going back to my home in university, my room. There were two phones and some bottles on the street, in middle of street, like walking way, and I didn't see any people. Like that's how there is no cameras, and that's how safe Korea is. People return the things. Like my friend always left his wallet to everywhere, and I returned it to him, but he knew that it will come back many times. And that was so funny. Hoon, it's you. Korean clothing. Yeah, it's black, really fashionable, but at winter everybody has that long black jacket. It's really, yeah, you know that long goes to your knees. That kind of jacket, winter jacket. It's really warm, protects from wind, looks nice. Yeah, I also bought one. I have the photo here. Here. Yeah. About those jackets and the fashion thing, I had to say, they had these like brands like National Geographic, and they have Fila, Adidas, Spider, like this. But it's crazy that you know about its black jacket and only the logo on the back, nothing else. And you know about the logo, how expensive is the jacket. If it's black jacket with National Geographic logo on the back, it's at least 300 euros jacket. 300,000 won jacket. It's crazy. And they appreciate that the brand makes it like expensive. And I know now, if it's some other brand, you will know like, oh, that's not so expensive jacket. That's kind of cool, I think, and crazy to use money something like only the brand name and that's it. But somehow it started to feel like cool thing when you live there and understand that the price of those jackets and how cool they are. Different thing, I never seen fishing cafe in Finland. Maybe there is some inside fishing place, I don't know. But in Korea there is many kind of cafes, animal cafes. But fishing cafe was so cool. I went to one. I think I have photo here. Yeah. So inside you don't need to buy coffee. You just pay. I mean, it's cafe, so you could buy coffee, but you pay for the fishing rod and fishing time. Then you try to get the fish, put the bait, and I get like 4 fish in 1 hour. First time I have been fishing a lot, so that was really fun. And then you release the fish back to the pool, and you get the price about how much the fish's weight total. So I got some socks and some candy, I remember. Billiards. In Finland, it's the pocket ball, 6 pockets. Within Korea, danguchang, most of them, they might have that kind of table, but it's most of the tables are without pockets. They play this 4-ball game, saku. It's saku in Korean, 4 balls, and then there is 3 cushion billiards. Those were really popular. Maybe there is other, but I only played those 2, and I saw mostly people play those 2. And the thing is, in Korea there is billiards, karaoke, arcade. Every city, billiards and karaoke places many places. Karaoke even more popular, billiard 10 maybe arcade. Interesting thing if you want to learn Korean language. Like Japanese have 3,000, 5,000, I don't know, letters. Chinese has 30,000, but Korean have something like 30. It's almost same than in normal what we have. We have something like 24, I don't remember exactly, but they have like 10 more letters. So it's really easy to learn Korean letters. And yeah, the letters are totally different and how they work than we have, but kind of same. Did I talk about everything? I have been talking maybe too long. This is awful to edit. Yeah, there is one thing that I forgot. Now I remember. Biking. I bought this bike and I really loved it. But I was wondering why I don't see Koreans bike on the streets. And yeah, they can have bikes. Maybe they do it more for sport and they have biking lanes and smaller cities or parks where they bike. But biking on the normal city to get from place to other, it's not too convenient. Even you see a lot of bikes on the parks, but you don't see them moving since there's so much people and rough, not so good for biking. They don't have maybe good streets for biking in most of places, and so I think that's the reason they don't use bike. It's not so convenient. You can walk to the other place more easily than bike sometimes, but I still like biking in Korea a lot. And sometimes when I try to go from other city to other, I end up to see motorway and I have to go between rice fields to get there because there was no road for bike. And even getting to that near that motorway, I started to see like grass coming from the pedestrian ways, and like there it was really hard to bike there near the road. Like there was no other way, but there was no road for biking. Korean couples. Oh, these couples. Like I had friends who are couples, but inside I had to tell they were really cute and I loved it. But since I have been always single and I envy them, I say jokingly like I hate couples in Korea because you can see so much more couples than in Finland. They hold hands and they do activities because they have so many places to do something for couples. Couples is the thing, like they really maybe like dating and being couple. They like that cute stuff, so they go around and sometimes you see like most interesting places, a lot of couples. Like it was some metro station where I saw on the benches like 10 different couples. Like they had nothing to do with each other, I think. They just were just sitting there. It wasn't even a beautiful spot or really comfy, I think, but they just find a couple things in many places. And like me, I found couple things and used it my way to take nice photos. Sadly for myself, I didn't have that kind of friends. Wild cats. Oh, I had to tell about cicadas. I think the name was cicada, the bug, quite big bug, like this size. I saw them, and because at the certain point, Korea is full of those. Some trees, there are hundreds, thousands of them, and they keep this noise. Here it is. Listen. That awful sound. I was like, is this never gonna end? And yeah, fortunately it ended. They don't have that sound the whole year. It's just a few months. So no worries. I was like, this can't last too long. I hate this sound. It was so loud. You can see this kind of flowers in Korea after cherry blossom. They are really pretty and really bright and quite common. I don't know why. I was thinking when I come Finland, it's totally different that I use mask, wear mask. It's not anymore. It's now same. Finally, I was like, that's so crazy. I went to Korea. Nobody use mask in Finland, and now everybody use. Goddamn Corona. But yeah, in Korea I was like, oh, this is cool. I can look gangster, and like, if I come to Finland, I'm gonna look so weirdo, and everybody's gonna think I'm gonna steal something from them. But now it's normal. You can hide your face in public. Imagine what that leads to. I forgot to talk about already that smelly fruit what people cross on the street, and then you're like, where this garbage smell comes? It doesn't come from garbage. It comes from the certain tree what drops at least yellow balls, fruits, berries, I don't know, and people step on them and they start to smell on the warm weather. They smell awful, and I don't know why they don't cut those trees. God damn, they smell awful. You can see living fish and seafood in tanks also in everywhere in Korea, like these and these and that and that. Korea doesn't really have wild animals. I went to nature to mountain, but I didn't see many wild animals. So maybe they like to feed cats, and they have some of. Yeah, when I travel, I many times saw some dog. I don't know if they were is it stray dog called, if they were like that or if they had owner. But I mean, some people went to pet them. I was too scared because I don't trust wild dogs and cats, but they look cute and quite well-being. Cats usually didn't have tail. Some other cat probably bite it, but otherwise they were really nice and comfy with people. But also I had this apartment where cats were they were screaming the whole night. Ooh. And then I had to go to scare them away. And of course, the huge difference between Finland and Korea, almost where everything this comes from, is the amount of people. There is so many people wherever you go, almost. But in 1 year, I found places where I could be alone, and I was surprised that I was alone. But it's so funny. In Finland, it's otherwise. You're surprised if you find people or groups somewhere unexpected. But there, you're surprised if you don't find anybody alone. Oh, silence. No people. Wow. Everywhere. Oh, I forgot my mic. It's super easy to pay with Korean card everywhere in Korea. But if you have foreign card, the funny thing is It's maybe not about the card. The card probably works there, but the Korean people, the restaurant owners, sometimes they don't know how to use it. And I know this because we had Finnish boys paying the food with same card, and other time they had struggle, but they make it work, and the next time they try it didn't work. Like they were, oh, this card doesn't work. They didn't know how to use it. That's a little bad thing, but maybe I will know how to use Korean card in Finland. So okay, let me tell you one more thing. It's crazy. When I start to talk about Korea to camera, it's really easy for me because I know so much. I know so much about Korea, and I like Korea. I love Korea, Korean people, my friends. So I just talk this time 1 hour and 10 minutes to camera. Time flies. Anything else I had to talk, it will be really struggle. But about Korean things, I really like. So I wonder how much I need to cut this because I was talking almost the whole hour. Gonna take some time. Maybe need to make another video, not just one. Learning. It was Pompe. I hope you had fun to hear about these differences or special things. I just love Korea. That's why I want to talk about it. See ya.